Dashing through the bush in a rusty Holden ute, kicking up the dust, Esky in the boot, Kelpie by my side, singing Christmas songs. It's summertime and I am in my singlet, shorts and thongs. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Christmas in Australia on a scorching summer's day. Hey! Jingle bells, Christmas time is beaut. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a rusty Holden ute. Engine's getting hot, dodge the kangaroos. Swaggy climbs aboard, he is welcome too. All the family is there, sitting by the pool. Christmas Day, the Aussie way, by the barbecue. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Christmas in Australia on a scorching summer's day. Hey! Jingle bells, Christmas time is mute. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a rusty Holden ute. Come the afternoon, Grandpa has a doze. The kids and Uncle Bruce are swimming in their clothes. The time comes round to go, we take a family snap, then pack the car and all shoot through before the washing up. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Christmas in Australia on a scorching summer's day. Hey! Jingle bells, Christmas time is beaut. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a rusty Holden ute. I said, oh, what fun it is to ride in a rusty Holden ute. G'day, I'm Bucko.
And I'm Chad.
And this Christmas,
Make yours
an Aussie Christmas. Jingle bells, Christmas time is beaut. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a rusty Holden ute. Frosty the Obbo got out on parole. It's if Santa sees you coming, you can say goodnight, 'cause Santa Claus has got a new truck.
Hello, everybody! Merry Christmas! Yes, that's how we celebrate Christmas here in Australia. That was Bucko and Champs. And yeah, they're bits of legends here in Aussie land. And that was our version of Jingle Bells. And indeed, oh, what fun it is to ride in a rusty Holden ute. Because of course that's what you do. That's become quite the version that the kids sing at like the local Christmas carols and things like that. But the one about the Frosty the Snowman got out on parole, I wasn't really aware of that one, but apparently it's quite popular too. Welcome everybody, Dingo Bells. Hey Kathy, love you, hello, thank you for celebrating these holidays. Yeah, well, you know, why not? Why not indeed? And check me out. I actually have swimmers on, but they're a little bit revealing, so I decided to, you know, not go that way. And look, I have my little koala. See, he's there. But I'm going to bring my guests in because they're waiting. So let's do that. Let's see how this goes. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guests here already. So we'll go with, which one am I going to go with? I have this one. I'm going to go, Ilya's here. Andrea's here. Potentially Criminal's here. MLS is here. Hey guys.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello.
Oh, ho,
You
ho.
know, it just went a half
Oh.
hour earlier than I had planned. I was going to get down into my thong. Look, I even have the sunglasses out, but
Aw.
I thought it was 7 o'clock, so I was a half hour late. And
I
I
made
didn't.
it a little bit earlier. I made it a little bit earlier because people got things to do, So I was
Okay.
just like,
So it wasn't
make
me. It was you. I'm fine with that.
when I first planned it, it was going to be a little bit later, but you know, I never think that you listen to me anyway. So
No, I was. I was. You said thongs. Wear thongs. That's what I was. That was what I was planning on
the
wearing.
thongs.
Lovely.
Yeah, thongs.
So you didn't. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Sean, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Hey, I mean, how can you not be in a good mood after that? Did you like the song?
It was pretty good. It was pretty
I
good.
heard dingo balls the whole time.
No.
I liked it, but now I'm not sure if a Holden Ute is cooler than an El Camino or not.
Yeah.
What's an El Camino?
Camino.
Camino. El Camino.
What's
It's
that?
the
It's
car
a
with
car.
pickup bed.
It's basically what you call it a ute.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
There's a local band
Right.
called the Upers that sings Rusty Chevrolet. No, maybe that's not the Upers. Is it someone else? I don't know. There's Rusty Chevrolet. I love those songs.
Okay. So today we're going to celebrate Christmas and we're going to talk about the difference between our cultures a bit. And welcome, Andrea. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. What you been up to the last few weeks? Haven't seen you for a bit.
Oh God, I got home from Indiana and I got super sick. I think I got pneumonia or something. So I've just been
No.
sick for like
Ooh.
3 weeks and I'm only just kind of now coming back to life. And of course, I'm not ready at all for Christmas. And I'm trying to get out of the country like right after the New Year. So things turned a little hectic on me.
You trying to leave? You trying to go on holiday or what?
Trying to go on a little vacation, go back to my my spirit home down there in Chile.
Nice.
Oh wow! But okay, so
Castro.
you're really unorganized. You've been not well.
Yes. Yeah. So everything, last minute and
Oh no.
yeah, all
What's
that.
Chile's extradition proceedings? Are they fairly disfavored?
I don't know. I haven't actually looked into that, but I would be surprised if they were, just because Chile has an exceptionally good relationship with the United States and want to keep it that way because of the markets.
Yes.
Yeah. Andrea, missed you. Kathy, we'll have one Koberger question. Kathy wants to know, is Andrea going to the Koberger hearing on January 23?
I am not. On January 23, I should be approximately in Puerto Rio Tranquillo, which is this
Ooh.
beautiful place in central Patagonia where they have these, what they call marble cathedrals. It's this beautiful lake, and I'll be doing some kayaking and stuff. No, I
Fancy.
will not be going to that Koberger hearing.
No,
You're going to be absolutely as far away as one could be from Brian Koberger.
Hey,
Sounds like fun.
he's innocent.
I am, but I am going to have to catch up for sure because I'm very excited about this hearing. This is the suppression
big
hearing,
Mhm.
so it's going to be a big deal. I just
Yeah.
probably won't be able to catch up on it until I'm back in enough civilization where they have wireless, which is probably going to be somewhere in the ballpark of the 28th or the 29th.
Wow. Okay. Because we're all like woo for that one. But
Yeah.
I can. It does sound like you're going to be a bit distracted. So I would take that. I would take that Chilean holiday actually, and I quite like the way that you pronounced it as well. That was lovely. How did
Well, thank
say
you.
that?
My accent is terrible, so it's nice of you to push me,
was
give me
still
a
very
little
pretty.
boost.
First, Hella also thinks Melody is innocent. Look, I think a lot of people might be innocent, but it's just because we're watching the trial over again. That's all. So with the Melody, have you heard of the Melody Farris trial?
I
Andrea?
haven't.
You haven't? Okay. Well, this was wild. And I think, Sean, you know about this because you watched the
Yes.
sentencing,
Yes.
right?
She
David,
made
you've
Sarah
been watching a
Boone
little
look
bit.
humble.
Oh, yeah. Well, okay. So we're starting to watch the trial over again because it was on when Sarah Boone was on. It was on while you were in Indiana, Andrea, and it went for sort of 3 weeks. It was hard to follow when other things were on. But she went and pointed the finger at her son at the sentencing right? And it wasn't the first time. Like her defense lawyers were saying it was him during the trial, but it's one of those ones where there wasn't enough evidence beyond reasonable doubt. That's all. So don't know if she did it or not. So no, Justin, I don't know if she's innocent. I just don't think it was proven. That's all. And that's what it comes down to, doesn't it? That's what it comes down to. Anyway, Christmas. We're back to Christmas.
Do you guys trick or treat on Christmas in Aussie land?
Trick or treat on Christmas.
Oh yeah, you're
That's
forgetting.
a trick question.
You have a guest in the background, is what Ilya is
do I?
trying to tell you. Yes.
Hey, oh,
I am sorry, Steve. I was trying to help her out. She was being really rude. I apologize.
I couldn't see down there, and I didn't hear it either. Steve's here. Hello. And also, that was a trick question, David. Hey, Steve.
I've
How
only got
are
a few minutes. I've only got a few minutes because
Oh,
your
God.
dinner's being made in the background. See right there? Oops, like there. See there? The ghost
Hey.
in
Wow.
Look at.
But
are
hey,
you,
good
are
to
you
see
just
you.
home from work?
I am. I just got home.
Oh, look at you with your tie on. Looking
I
handsome.
know. I'm actually respectable once in a while.
Once in a while.
Hey, good to see you. Look, it's Dolly and potentially
Yes.
criminal and MLS and Andrea. Boy, you've got the crew here. It's a good crew.
I know we've got more coming
I
too,
miss
and
Jeff,
like because
I must admit.
all our little. Pardon, what'd you say?
He misses Jeff. He says.
Oh, I'm not. I miss Jeff.
I know,
Yeah.
I know. And yeah, a moment silence.
Sorry, I'm just.
That's no, it's all right. And look, it's been a tough week. I know, and I feel like it's one of those times when it's like, well, do you celebrate? Do you go on with your life? What do you do? And look, I didn't know Jeff very well, and I've said this before. But like one thing that I feel like he and I had in common, and a lot of us had in common with him, even if we weren't that close, is Jeff was a fighter for the Zach Anderson cause, and that's how I met Jeff and how I met a lot of people in this community, in this circle. I feel like that brought a lot of us together, and I just have so much respect for what he did to help bring a lot of people together against what happened to Zach, and to just open eyes to what can happen to somebody. It's really scary what can happen to somebody.
I was working on a presentation I'm going to be doing in Arizona coming up in February,
Where?
and on civil stuff. Actually, that's I'm in the civil world now.
Where in Arizona?
And in Scottsdale. And anyways, I'll be in February. So
Okay.
I was working on this, and it was interesting because it's the same thing that, I had a lot of career in criminal, and now I'm in civil, and there's a similar thing, and that is that you can be the best attorney in the world, and you could have a very nasty attorney on the other side who's terrible. The balancing equation there is a good judge. If you have a bad person on the other side and a bad judge, boy, there's not much you can do about it. And I was thinking about that. That's often the cause of wrongful convictions, is you have a very dirty prosecutor and a very bad judge, and the prosecutor's allowed to run wild. If you have a good judge, they can put discipline on parties. And it's the same thing in civil. I'm finding it's like here we are in civil, and if you've got a good judge, they can rein in the bad behavior. But boy, if you don't have that, it's like people can just run wild, right?
Yeah, it all comes down to
exactly.
the judges, and that's why sometimes I rail against some bad judges, but nobody sees them, and they're, at least in Michigan, they're elected. And when you have an elected judge and the people that are electing him, the vast majority of them, don't see him in court, it's kind of frustrating when you're pounding your head against the wall saying this is a bad judge, they need to go, and everyone's like, I don't know, he's been there for 20 years, we'll keep him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we're gonna have memories, yes, actually, by Franz, you're right. I remember Shit Business fell through for Jeff. He was so disappointed because it ended up being quite a boring trial.
He loves saying business, you know.
I know, but it ended up being quite a boring trial, right? And but he was so excited about it for so long.
But Andrea's got a really interesting one. I'll tell you, she's, like there's certain people that are really the go-to people on certain trials. And
Yep.
Andrea's got the Kohlberger case. And I'll tell you, I think she's doing the best job of anybody on Kohlberger. I know we did a little thing on the death penalty motions.
Yes.
But I was always like, people were asking me these questions. I was so out of the loop when it came to the facts. I was like, just go talk to Andrea because I don't know anything about it, actually.
Well, and I've been saying that from the beginning. Like, Andrea is the go-to lawyer when it comes to Kohlberger, and there are some other lawyers who are covering it. But Andrea's been covering it from the beginning, and she's been going to a lot of the hearings. She knows it in and out. So, and especially if you want to see both sides of it because you're very unbiased, Andrea. Some people will
Thank you.
say, yeah, well, some people will say that you're very biased towards the defense, but
Yeah, just
but
keep talking,
actually,
right? Keep talking.
well, it's true though, because I mean, some people will say you're biased towards the defense, but actually, I believe that you need to be biased towards the defense in order to have any kind of unbiased opinion whatsoever, because
The way
it's
that
just
I
not
the way that
possible
I
otherwise.
the way that I try to describe it is that there's a difference between having a bias and having a lens. Having a bias means that you're prejudging something without having any information. I don't tend to do that. If there's one thing that being a defense lawyer it's taught me, it's to be skeptical. And so
Yes.
pretty much until I see evidence, I'm very hesitant to take any kind of a position on it. So I don't. The whole bias thing never particularly insults me or anything like that.
Yeah.
But there's no question I have the lens of a defense attorney. That's the job that I've done. That's when I look at a case, that's the way I'm going to be able to interpret it through my own experience, of this is what I would be doing. This is how I would be thinking about it. This is what I would be anticipating the other side to do. These are the pitfalls I would see, things like that. There's not really any getting around that. The difference though, is I think that with being a lawyer, if you can't get out of your own lens, you're just not going to be very good at what you do. That's the whole point is you have to be able to anticipate what the other side is going to say and what they're going to do, what their strategy is going to be and everything like that. So I definitely see things through the defense attorney lens, but I don't think that means that I can't also see things from the prosecution's perspective.
Yeah, and I don't know if you know Kathy from Indie Zone, Andrea, who's commenting here. She knows the docket extremely well. She does 5-minute podcasts on all of the documents that come out. She reads them all and then interprets them. Yeah, and she has this to say: I feel the same. Andrea is the best lawyer on Brian Kohlberger. This is the biggest case in the US today. And she follows all of the different people who are commentating. So that's a big compliment for you. So definitely, I agree that, but the thing about it is people don't understand that because you see things from the defense's point of view, you therefore aren't necessarily a pro-burger, as KLF is putting it here. I've seen many on Reddit refer to you, to Andrea, as the pro-burger messiah.
The queen of the pro-burgers.
Yeah. I had someone the other day tell me, don't drink Andrea's Kool-Aid.
But the
And I'm
polarity
like,
the polarity you were talking a little earlier about guilty or innocent. But see, that's not the polarity that we deal with as well when I was doing criminal defense. Is that it's instead be guilty beyond an exclusion of every reasonable doubt with legally admissible evidence, or not guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So the thing is that it's different than innocent, because I can say, well, I don't know whether they did it or not. Maybe they did it, maybe they didn't. Maybe 50% they did. But the fact is the state doesn't have sufficient evidence to overcome that burden of proof, and therefore they're not guilty beyond reasonable doubt. And the presumption of evidence applies. So it's kind of fine lines, but it is not just like, well, if he's not guilty, then he didn't do it, he's innocent. I mean, that's the law presumption, but I can say maybe he did it, maybe he didn't, but the state doesn't have the legally admissible evidence to prove it. And I think that's something people like, they want to get in these polarities rather than understanding what we're saying, sometimes.
Well, and I think part of the problem too is people are very eager to get into the polarity at very inappropriate times in the process. I mean, I've been watching the Diddy stuff, and now with Jay-Z getting pulled in, and like that whole thing is blowing up, and like it's the Jay-Z got named 10 days ago, maybe, and it's like already massively split into he did it, he didn't do it camps. And it's like silly because any adjudication of that is years down the road, if anything.
Yeah, but have you seen the interview that just came out yesterday?
I haven't seen the interview, but I saw the recap of the interview.
Yeah. And it's like I misremembered a lot of things, and I saw and in the complaint she saw a bunch of artists, like who, and then she gives names.
You mean from the plaintiff?
Yeah, and then she gave names, and like one of them was basically she saw the Madden brothers from Good Charlotte, and they're like, yeah, no, our schedule, we were like booked in a band, we were doing a gig that night across the country. It's like, maybe I misremembered it. And then her dad's like, yeah, I don't remember driving 5 hours to go pick up my 13-year-old daughter from downtown New York. And then, driving back with her. I don't remember that ever happening. It's very revealing.
It's not good from a factual standpoint, no question. No. But the issue is from a legal standpoint. You and I both know, Sean, it ain't getting thrown out on factual discrepancies. Not at this stage of the process.
There was a letter motion. The letter motion is going to work.
No.
You think Rule 11 is going to get the complaint tossed?
No, it's not. But it's. I think it's kind of one of these deals where it wouldn't surprise me if Jay-Z's doing stuff with Diddy. It's just I don't think it's this one.
Doing what stuff with Diddy?
Well,
a lot
of people have been named, and Jay-Z's one of the names that's been thrown around. But it's just this one doesn't. At some point, I come out.
It sounds like there's an opening here. Who's going to take on the Diddy? Because it's like, okay, so Andre is doing the Kohlberger. We've got Nick Starro during the YSL trial. Who's going to do the Diddy stuff?
Sean,
who's going to do the Diddy?
Yeah. Sean is.
I'll have to sell a limited edition of like 1,000 bottles.
Well, it is federal, unfortunately. So.
No television.
Yeah.
No cameras in the courtroom.
Nope.
Nick Starro is kind of free now for a bit until isn't there some more YSL coming up in February?
Yeah, I think February.
There's some more plaintiffs. Some more defendants.
One or two pled out just recently, like yesterday or the day before.
Yeah, there's still at least one.
Nick Starro he has been a hero on that case. That case is so abusive. For somebody to cover it like he has is amazing.
I'll watch his stuff, and then I'll get so frustrated with Love and the prosecution, and then I'm like, I can't, I got to leave. But he sticks with it. It's good.
That's the way you said that sounded weird. I get so frustrated with Love. Okay, I'm sorry. You meant.
I mean it in every sense of the
prosecutor.
word.
Right. Okay, so
I have a question
guys.
for Hella.
Yes.
Yes.
On Christmas, do Aussies go door to door trick or treating at Christmas time?
Oh, don't get her started.
No, why would we do that?
I'm asking the question.
We barely do it at Halloween.
Oh, okay.
They usually tell them
It was a thing in Eastern Roman Empire, and I was wondering if it migrated into Aussie land and stuff.
Okay, right. Well, I have a question for you. Do you know what this is?
where babies come from. Oh, yeah, it's a cracker.
I know.
You don't know what it is?
Is it a sound maker?
No. You don't have these?
Don't you
No, what is that?
Both ends?
Is it like a popper?
Yeah, okay. So we have these at our Christmas lunch, right? Sorry. These at our Christmas lunch.
Do you eat it or do you play with it?
Whoa.
We could play 20 questions.
now you're going over the
I'll
line.
show you.
Probably full of
Let's keep it
spiders.
PG.
I'll show you.
No,
I'll
it
show
was
you,
either
I'll show
like
you.
a popper, like you have it, New Year's, or it's.
It is kind of a popper, right? All right, so I'll show you, right? So we're gonna let all right. So, okay, the reason why I know that you don't know what this is because of a Bluey episode, right? So watch this.
Bluey.
Oh, someone's here though. Cat's here.
Oh,
Hey,
so you can see her.
Hello.
Hey.
I made it in time
Okay.
for the popper.
Yes, you are.
Is it a,
So
is
there's
it a
a-
popper?
I
There's
don't
a
know.
yeah, there's a
sounds
little
somehow worse than what
explosive
I
thing
said.
there, right? Now, but inside,
That was like an MRE Steve comment. Nice hiss.
inside there is a toy, a really crap toy. Right. So the kids usually like. Okay, so there's a little train. Oh, is it a train? Oh no, it's a little cannon or something.
She's like, it's a little crap
got a
toy, and then she
cannon?
got super
Oh, it's like a
excited
fire
when she
truck.
opened it
Nice.
up.
Something.
I was gonna be excited for Sean because I thought it was a train, and he's a
No,
foamer.
it's like a little bucket truck.
Yeah.
It's a little cavalry.
Hey,
Okay.
guys.
So there's that.
Real
And
quick,
then-
Steve has to go.
Oh, do you, Steve? Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I do have to go.
No
I've
worries.
got
That's all right.
dinner-
No
dinner on
problem,
the- I
man.
just got home, but
Thank
I did want to come in and say Merry Christmas to everybody here. God bless you. And you just have, even upside down in Australia, you can enjoy Christmas.
We try. We do our
All right.
best. Thanks, Steve. Love you,
See you
mate.
later.
Bye, Steve.
Bye.
Thank you, Steve.
You're right. Hey, Kat.
I'm
How are
honored
you?
to take Steve's spot. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I know, right? Okay, so also in there is a joke. So you read out the joke, but you
picture of me.
also have a little hat, right? So you take off your Christmas hat and you put on this little paper hat. And that's why everyone at the Christmas lunch table, they all wear a stupid
They all
hat.
have the hat.
Paper
Really?
hat. Yes.
Are the hats like different colors?
Yeah, yeah. Everyone tends to get a different colored hat. See, it's like a little crown.
I was gonna make a
Nice.
Burger
This
King
reminds
crown
me of
joke.
RuneScape. The party hats in RuneScape. Like,
Yes.
it's cut the same way.
So like
Nice.
they're little crowns, right? And yeah, so there. And, oops, and my toy's gone. Okay, so the joke. Which of Santa's reindeers have to mind their manners most?
Which
Rudolph.
of Santa's reindeers have to mind their manners most? Vixen?
Dancer.
Vixen. I'm going with Vixen.
He's a
Rude. Off.
Oh. It's a pun.
Now remember,
I don't
at
get it.
this point in time, we've already drunk a lot of beer.
Just the
Right?
roar erupts across the table of
Yeah.
laughter.
It's like, ah! No. Okay. So, super chats for me to open the next one.
Do you guys play the lotto? Is the lotto playing the lotto a big thing in Christmas?
The lotto.
The lotto.
That's the lottery.
Yeah,
The lottery. Well, we
Not the
gamble
one where
all
you
year
get beat with
round.
rocks like the actual lottery.
Yeah, no, not that one. Okay.
No, not really. But I will show you. This is what happens when we try to do your kind of Christmas displays, right? So it shuts down a whole neighborhood. How many people do I have? Oh, hang on. I have to put Cat back. Just a minute.
Oh.
Just a minute, Cat.
Took
There
away
we go.
Dolly.
Yeah, get rid
It's
of
all
that.
right. No, it's all right. It's all right. I'm doing it.
Yeah, leave Dolly in the background. He's fine.
No, it's okay. Dolly can stay. I want to have Christmas baubles. That's all.
I
right.
see. We should put us on a tree. We'll all be like dangling
It'll
on a
be an
tree.
ornament.
I know.
Yeah.
You know me. I like to have things happening. All right. So not Kmart Christmas. I don't want that.
Oh, you still have Kmart?
want- Yes, we still have Kmart. I've shown you this before. All right. We'll do this one.
Do you have Radio Shack as well?
Hang on. Just a minute.
The famous
Discovery
Mary
Zone.
Strickland
We'll put,
lights
we'll
have
put
gone
Andrea
dark.
in front.
Facing complaints, threats, and some serious Grinch energy, David and Chloe Strickland
What?
have scaled back their festive tradition this season,
No.
but not without a message to their haters. Oh, this is getting juicy. They join us live now from Breezy. Good to see you both.
Morning, you two.
I mean, David, Chloe, what is wrong with
morning,
people
guys.
out there, huh? What's wrong with them?
Do you have a?
It's
I
a
have
very
list.
good question, Sarah.
What's happened here? Talk us through it.
Look at this dude.
Oh, geez, look, it's
What's
last
wrong
year
with him?
It,
He is
it
so
went
s-
viral.
oh, he is such a simp.
beyond our
expectations, and
He is so
you know,
happy.
Look at that house.
we did
Closet,
everything
closet.
to try and accommodate
He-
the local community.
Look at him. He's so happy. He's like, next year I don't have to do this shit again. Oh my god.
Thank
Why couldn't this
God.
have happened sooner? Look at him with a smile on his face. Like, I'm just so sad that this is happening here. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
It's like, I don't want to
damn.
do this anymore.
Oh,
Did you see their house? I mean, okay, like theirs is the only house that looks like that in their neighborhood, right?
yeah.
So,
Aren't your guys'
so
electricity bills really high over there?
yeah, we pay a
They-
fair bit for it too.
You
Yeah.
buy your power from what, like another
Russia?
country or something? Yeah, Russia. I mean, why is it so expensive?
Because they have no
Um,
natural resources.
We
Oh,
have
okay, fair
plenty. Is government tariffs. That's all. Don't worry. We're about to get a new government. It'll
Yay!
get sorted. Yeah.
Well, let me ask you this: Is this
Look
like
at-
an
look at-
HOA thing? Because that's kind of cool. We do that all over the place. here in the
Gosh,
States.
that's so bright.
I know, right? Imagine living across the road from it.
Yeah.
But it's Christmas.
Hope
Now,
you're not an
mind you,
epileptic.
out this window here behind me, there's a display. It's not quite as bright as that, but my neighbors put it on in their front yard and backyard. So I back up to them, but I can see it. But it's
Yeah.
Christmas time. It's only up for a month.
It's only a month of not being able to sleep. It's fine.
You get blackout curtains. It's fine.
Or drunk.
Okay, but that's not the only problem. Look at all the people coming in. So watch this.
You know, unfortunately, you can't please everyone.
Must cost a
Tell
fortune
me
to
about
fund
it.
that.
No, but okay, Says. I'm just going to get onto the whole Christmas spirit thing first.
So, like,
So, guys, before we get into the nitty gritty of how much it cost you, let's talk about community sentiment because I think this is outrageous.
It is.
What a beautiful thing you're doing. So, what actually do you think's happened here?
We copped a bit of backlash last year for the amount of traffic that we brought into the estate. Unfortunately, there's only one entry in and out, so it was taking people a little while longer to get home from work, which we understand. But as David said, we tried to do the best we could. We worked with council and put traffic management plans in place and whatnot. But yeah, we got 270 million views on one of the TikTok videos, so it kind of blew up beyond what we expected.
Did they do it to
Yeah.
music?
That's amazing. I mean, all you're doing is bringing joy, and it's just a minor inconvenience for those around
Just
you, you would think.
minor
I mean,
inconvenience.
those, you're getting the sort of repeat complaints from the same people. Do you know who they are?
Some of the comments on Facebook are from the same people or from on
Yeah.
social media or from basically, a handful of people, but it's kind of hard to ignore that when it's in your face like that. So,
Yeah.
and then, the odd person in our estate, but it is what it is.
All right, so whoever that NIMBY is, let's name and
NIMBY?
shame them.
The
Who do you
NIMBY?
suspect? Who's the number one player? Let's
Is that
get
like
them run
an
out of town.
Australian
Yep.
Karen?
She
You come up
almost
here
did.
with the guns, mate, and sort them out.
Queensland one.
It'd have to
They're
be
on the
Craig
naughty list.
Stevenson across the road, actually.
There you
Absolutely.
go. There you go.
Hey, how much? Just quickly, back to Sarah's awful
thanks, Carl.
question. But how much does it cost you to put this show on?
Listen to this.
I thought he was going to say the S.
Oh, jeez. Look, it's not cheap. There's a cost that the wife sees, and then there's the actual cost. So we'll just go with 50K to start with.
Wow.
And, look, it's grown over the years, so we build on
50K.
it. So it's not
believe it.
all that
Start.
initial cost. So.
And
We copped some backlash for that too, with people saying we should donate that to homeless people and food banks and whatnot.
it's up to you.
We did do
Enjoy
some
your own
charity
money.
fundraising last year as well.
Yeah. All right. Well, so you're doing a scaled back version this year, and you're not expecting any of the same kind of awful backlash.
Scaled back? That's scaled back?
Oh, look, I mean, it's certainly
$2,000.
gone viral again, just with this year's theme. So
Look at what they have to do to
I
it.
think the resounding message from our supporters is that they're still going to turn up in droves and support us, which is really special.
Okay, that's lame.
Oh, well, it's certainly not
Lame.
anywhere near as good as last year, but I appreciate the effort that you're putting in to bring a Christmas smile
Don't mess the
to
area
people. I mean,
premises.
come on, what's happened to this great country? Hey?
I don't know, Carlos.
lot of
People are
things have
grumpy.
happened.
Yes.
No, that's garbage.
Okay,
would
okay.
happen?
To be
Oh, a lot
fair,
of
though, the people, the homeowners are a bit like grumpy. they were not happy to be on the news. They didn't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
They weren't even angry. They were just sort of blah. Anyways, I'm gonna respond to Jung in chat because she's like, "This is why we have HOAs. They wouldn't allow it. Some HOAs encourage it. I know my parents' HOA used to encourage it, and they would give away prizes for the
Like a
best decorated
contest.
house. Yeah. And my neighborhood loves the lights.
Okay, so here's the deal with the lights here, right? We do have competitions, but you have to be like really, really good to win the competition. And there's only like one competition. Like there's like the Brisbane Christmas lights competition, right? But the problem is that not everyone gets involved in the lights. So kind of like the situation there in that neighborhood, there's like one or maybe two houses that get involved in lights, and then the rest of the neighborhood couldn't give a shit, right? And so, like for example, they might just put up a couple of fairy lights out the front, and it's like, that's fine, done. So it's not a big thing. Like some people really get involved in it, and some people are like, don't care. And like the people who don't care, they don't care so much that it's okay as long as you're not bringing like a bunch of people outside my house and there's not like lights going off in my eyes all the time, right? And then they start getting the shits. So it can cause drama, kind of. And honestly, if I had that going off in my face and I couldn't get in and out of my driveway, then that would be annoying. Phrasing. What's the deal with you guys? Like, does everybody do it?
Like every
a lot of
third
people do
house.
it.
Yeah, like every third house will go. We'll do a lot, and then like every other house will do something. Usually not as extravagant.
And there's
At least
always the
around here.
one that just goes all out.
Yeah, well, that's the neighbor behind me, but I like it. I mean, I have Santa flying through my backyard right now.
that
It's
great?
cool. Yeah,
Is
it's
he a
awesome.
drone?
Fantastic.
Yes, definitely.
Awesome. And thank you for the super sticker, Christine. That's very nice of you. Merry Christmas to you, love. Thank you for being a member all year. Much appreciated. It's always great to have you around. Kat, what do you do for Christmas?
Oh, well, I wore a short sleeve. I know you said summer. Sleeve.
Yay!
I'm in
Summer.
Florida, so it works for me because Florida sweater. My first year down here, I have a really goofy birthday Jesus Christmas sweater. It's so stupid looking.
No.
And I tried to wear it down here and I was like sweating all day. So got this t-shirt. It's actually, I don't know if anyone knows the show Shin Chan, but it's one of my favorite
The what?
shows
Nope.
in the world.
Shin
But
Chan?
yes, it's great. It's
Anime?
I think it's like based on, it was a manga first, which is, I don't know. My brother
Yeah.
recommended it. I've watched that and Dragon Ball, that's it. But it's basically about kindergarten American kids living in Japan, and they're like little assholes to their parents. Like that's the plot of the show. So
It's like
it's really
Rugrats.
great. But like crass, it's like not PG-13.
It's not for kids. Okay. got it.
No, not for kids. But yeah, down here in Florida, we do boat parades for Christmas lights. So people like decorate their boats with Christmas
Ooh.
lights and inflatables, and we just had a boat crash at the local
pretty.
Christmas boat parade. So that was a time.
Oh, boy.
It was a very Florida time. Yeah. So that's Florida.
Okay.
Florida
boat
Christmas is weird.
crash.
I went down to Florida for the first time. It was just after Christmas. I think the 26th we flew out. And then it's just weird seeing Christmas lights on palm trees and like Santa on the beach. It's just weird.
Yeah, they do a surfing Santa event, and it's just like the whole beach is filled with people, and they're all in like velvet Santa suits, but it's short sleeves and shorts
Yeah.
for the Santa suits.
Yeah, it was just weird to see. To me, it's always Christmas has to be cold. By the way, for speaking of the outfit, I had an outfit, and then Excited decided to go a half hour early, and I wasn't ready, so I just jumped on real quick with what I was wearing.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I just got the same memo.
Yeah. Well, and hell, I was gonna say, in addition to lights, though, 2.0 wanted me to show this. This is she used to have this going on. Her and her, like, across the street from her house. They used to do a lot of the blow up
Yeah.
tournaments. So this is like what she used to have going many moons ago.
Wow.
Ooh.
I knew a guy that used to steal those.
Of course.
Check it out.
His name was Salvador
Dali.
Dali. Yeah.
His name was.
I plead the fifth.
His middle name
Very
is
cool.
Ilya, though.
At all, but yeah, it's actually common. A lot of people, like even the neighbors I have around here where I'm at now, they do not like this much, but they have all kinds of stuff.
Wait,
I
common
like
to be
the
stolen or to do them?
To do them.
Oh, okay.
I like the inflatable ones. Like they don't cause any trouble unless people come along and
blow
make them
around.
do nasty things to each other, and then the next morning you're like, oh, that's rude.
All right. I want Jung's opinion on this picture if you want to pull it up. I just shared my screen.
Where is it?
Right there.
Okay.
It's already up.
Yes.
I
Ooh.
want
pretty
Jung's
normal.
opinion. Yeah. See, that's like normal, right? Everyone would agree like that's kind of the normal level. Maybe
Mhm.
maybe
Okay.
not as much as
Yeah.
some. Yeah.
I will say the new
Yeah.
LED lights people have are
I
pretty
was just
cool.
thinking that. And they're brighter though too, the LEDs. I think that's the house that you started this all with, Hella, like was very bright. Like each of the fixtures
That was stupid. Yeah.
was just the lumens were off the chart.
Yeah. I like that one.
Jung says
That's
the
nice.
spotlight needs to go.
It's the
With the
spot.
cinematic.
Yeah. Oh, you mean that thing in the corner?
I don't know. What spotlight?
What is it? The spotlight needs
The
to
spotlight
go.
shining on the baby Yoda.
Is that a Baby Yoda?
Yeah, it's
What
It's a
is
Baby Yoda
Christmas
with
here
a
about
candy cane.
Baby Yoda?
He's holding a candy cane.
Of course.
Oh,
Oh
right.
dear. Hey,
that's my
Red
house, by
Pen.
the way.
How are you? Oh dear. Okay, so things we eat at Christmas time. Prawns.
Porn?
Prawns are like number one. Everyone goes and gets prawns. So basically, what's funny about this, Ilya?
It sounds like you're saying porn. I'm sorry.
Oh,
With your accent.
okay. Of course, I forgot that you're 12.
Only mentally.
You stream with him every day. How do you forget?
Sometimes it just eludes me. Okay, so prawns, Prawns, prawns. That's like the staple. So everyone goes and buys a couple of kilos of prawns before Christmas lunch, and that's like the main thing because it's cold, and like as in you eat them cold, and they all
Heads
sell
on,
out.
unpeeled, not
Oh, hell no.
deveined. Oh
No,
my
no,
god.
that's
You guys are
that is
hardcore.
that's always mum's job, as in not my job.
These have been cooked
But
already,
it's
right?
the mum's job to do all of the deheading and deveining and all that kind of thing.
Hella.
Get rid of the poop trail. What'd you say?
These have they been cooked yet or no?
Yeah.
They're cooked.
Okay, just
Yeah,
making
those
sure.
are cooked. Yeah.
Yeah,
They're
those are
cooked.
Like they've been steamed. Do you steam them?
I don't know how they come out that way.
Boiled.
They
I'm-
aren't put on the bobby though. I can tell you that much.
Yeah.
Do
they're
they
not
like
supposed to be
remove the
No.
legs and deleg them and
Yeah. So you take the legs off, you take the head off, and then you pull the poop trail out.
Wait a minute. I have a question. You're questioning Baby Yoda's role in Christmas, and yet do I see a spider with a Santa hat on hanging out
Sure.
in your background?
not?
Okay. All right.
she lives in Australia?
It is Australia.
There's spiders.
Everything wants to
There's-
kill you there. I know that.
Yeah, and everything wants to celebrate as well. Why not? Why wouldn't it? Okay, so prawns definitely, and yeah, lots and lots of seafood because why not? And yeah, that's a standard Christmas kind of lunch, and it's cold, right? So you eat all your meats and that.
And
Generally
I know how much
cold.
you love seafood.
Yeah, I'm not a prawn eater myself. So
You don't eat the prawn. Okay.
no, like occasionally I might try one if it's not too fishy tasting, but like myself, guys, I know Andrea likes seafood. Yeah, you're a seafood eater.
I am
Myself,
a seafood eater.
You are. I have this thing about seafood, like fish, they eat, they breathe, they live in their own excrement. I can't do it.
I'll tell
just
you a
thing.
story that almost put me off seafood, but not quite. But a friend of mine went up to Alaska. A lot of people, it's fairly common, go up to Alaska during the seasonal work, and you work on the boats or you work at the cannery or something like that during the summer. So I had a friend during college that went up and worked on a boat. And so the boat that she worked on, what they would do is they would collect the catch from all the fishing, ships that would be out, and they would then go in and transport it to the cannery. So they were kind of, just more like in between the shore and out in the areas where people were fishing a lot. So anyway, they spent a lot of time by the shore near the cannery, and one time they were coming past this cannery where there's a pipe. They just release a lot of your effluent directly out into the ocean, whether you have a permit or not, or just depending on what it is that you're talking about. But, a lot of stuff from factory gets dumped out into the ocean. So anyway, they're passing this, and they see that there's like a big shadow like on this pipe, and they're like, what's going on? And it's, they're still quite a bit out from shore. So they get up closer enough to be able to go in and kind of see what's going on with this pipe. And she says it's the largest halibut she's ever seen. That just has its mouth tucked around the end of the discharge pipe from this cannery, and it's just go all those fish guts, coming down through the pipe. Just go.
It's a smart fish.
I'm sure that was a big king halibut, like for a reason, that was one of the smarter ones.
Okay.
And I do love me some halibut. I really do.
Well, then you get the crabs that get themselves sucked into pipes and walk into fires.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that was pleasant, Andrea. Thank you. Yeah. Smartest halibut ever. Nice. I don't know if I want to hear the rest of your story, Andrea. Too late. Too late. Hey, Bobby. Bobby's back. Bobby is back with his original avatar and everything. It's nice to have you back, Bobby. Good.
Oh, yeah, didn't he change his name for a minute?
He did.
No.
He changed his name to Sam Show or something. I don't know why.
Okay.
He was being weird. Okay. Aussies would love Oklahoma. We have gators, bears, mountain lions, many venomous snakes, non-venomous snakes who eat them, and 2 kinds of poisonous spiders. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, we didn't choose to have all these mean animals. It's just we do. So, you live with them. You just don't bother them.
Well, you didn't choose to live there either.
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't choose to live there.
Well,
okay.
you either.
Do you guys have Weber's there?
A
Grill?
barbecue?
Like that's a
Yeah.
Weber barbecue. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're-
I was
Okay.
thinking of like a weird food at first. Like, what's
Yeah.
that?
No. So we'll get out the barbecue, and like we generally eat outside if we can, or if it's really stupidly hot and people can afford it, we'll have air conditioned inside. But it's really popular to have Christmas outside. So most people will have Christmas outside, like on their deck or maybe on the beach if they're near the beach, and they'll get like barbecue and they'll get like cuts of steak and things like that. So that's really normal. Okay. So
It's like an Outback. So Outback
cute.
Steakhouse is telling us the truth.
kind of, yeah. All right. And then, okay, so incredible Aussie recipes you'll find only in Australia. I actually only saw this yesterday. That was cute, I thought, the little gingerbread guy. Now
With all the dangerous things in the back.
Yeah, why not? Why not? Now, pavlova. Hang on.
Yeah, the peach and mascarpone. That sounds interesting.
Okay, I've never seen this thing before, the layered Christmas dip, but that's kind of weird.
But apparently you all eat it.
Apparently, yeah. Garlic bread cob loaf, nice. Okay, there was one thing here I really liked. Oh yeah, okay, so with the ham, we eat our ham cold. So, like, I'm sure we all have Christmas ham, but you guys have it warm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's wrong with cold ham?
It's cold.
It's ham.
I like
It's
cold
lovely.
ham. I like cold ham.
I like picking at the ham room temperature when it's like sitting out, almost going into the fridge after you ate and you go back for seconds.
Sure.
It's my favorite time.
Yeah, no, it's like get it out of the fridge.
Just
It's really nice cold.
Is your ham the same as our ham, though? That's what I want to know.
Canadian ham.
Well, I suppose
Australian
so.
ham.
Check out this salad. Look how pretty it looks.
Yeah, can you go back up to the top? There was something that looked interesting. I didn't see how it was the peaches and mascarpone. That actually looked interesting. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
This pavlova that's everywhere, is that a big meringue?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to show you more pavlova.
Yeah, there you go. That right
This
there.
thing?
Yeah.
Peach and mascarpone smashed pavlova.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so I'll tell you more about pavlovas in a minute. So pavlovas are like basically our substitute for pudding, because we do have pudding, but pudding is really hot, right? So generally we prefer. Hang on, we'll go back.
Okay, I'm sorry to have to ask, but tell me like I'm an idiot. When you say pudding, do you mean pudding like Americans mean pudding or like Brits mean pudding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, like
big
what
difference.
do you mean when you say pudding?
Like a dessert.
When I
that's
Like
say
Bill
pudding,
Cosby
I think of the Bill Cosby, the Bill Cosby dessert. That's like it's like it's almost kind of gelatinous. It's not quite like
It's
Jello,
smooth.
but it's just like a soft dessert.
Mhm.
It's almost like a yogurt texture.
It's
Yeah.
like a yogurt. Yeah.
No.
Oh gosh.
No,
Yeah.
Christmas pudding is like fruit cake. But
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
okay.
yeah, no,
Okay.
We're not talking the same thing at
No.
all.
Yes.
No.
How did we say
No.
Christmas pudding and then get to this picture of the beach?
no. Okay,
You
hang
got
on a minute.
spotted dick over there.
Pavlova. Hang on. I'll
Oh,
look up
spotted dick.
pavlova.
Yeah.
Oh
Ella,
yeah, spotted dick.
Ella, do you guys eat
Spotted
spotted dick over there?
No, that's not us. That's the UK.
Well, it's almost the same thing. You guys are like sound pretty similar.
I mean, it kind of
Okay,
sounds
so
like
hang
one
on a
of the
minute.
poisonous animals, like that
Alright,
could come
so-
get
So
you. in the
that's a
middle of the night.
pavlova, right?
Ooh.
Okay. Ooh, that
Looks
looks
pretty
nice.
good.
Pavlova's great, right? Like the awesome thing about pavlova is like you can buy the base really cheap, and then you just put whipped cream on top, and then chuck whatever like seasonal fruits are available on the top of that, whatever you like, and you're done. Right? Because
Now-
the base, you can get the base at like your local grocery store. They make tons of them at Christmas time, and they're all good. You can make your own base if you want to, but why bother when there's
No.
so many good bases getting around?
No, very based. Do they
Yeah.
do like are all those berries? Are those grown in Australia? Or is everything imported?
No, they're all like generally around from here. So
okay.
usually North Queensland. Yeah, some from Melbourne, but we got really good fruit around here at this time of year. So, and mangoes, like usually we put mangoes on them, so that's not a good
You know what?
example.
Do
Like,
you guys grow oranges in Australia?
yeah,
When are those in season? Like when are those like the perfect season type or
sorry,
Perfect.
oranges.
Oranges.
Oranges, they're good all year round, but winter more.
winter? Okay.
Yeah,
So like in 6 months.
yeah,
Like June.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Okay.
makes
Because
sense.
ours are best like right now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
I'm just curious.
Yeah. Okay, so this is not the pudding I was talking about, right? So this is what we would have instead of pudding if we weren't going to have pudding. We
Let me see what
sometimes
your
have
pudding is.
Okay, well, pudding. Hang on. Christmas pudding.
Pudding is it's
Okay,
a
so-
boiled thing. You like boil
Yeah,
it in
yeah,
a bag
yeah.
or something.
That's it there. That's a Christmas
Oh.
pudding. You don't have that.
No.
Is it
it looks
like-
like
No.
they got burned.
Is it like
No.
spicy, like ginger, nutmeg?
Hold on, I'll get something. Hold on.
clove?
We
Right
left
here.
that
Oh,
in the
pull up my
UK a
screen.
couple hundred years ago.
Whoops. No music. No music. No music. Oh God, I don't want to see.
Pull
how
up
it's
my
made.
screen, Hella, that I'm sharing.
Okay.
This is just normal, regular chocolate pudding. That's pudding.
Yeah. That's chocolate pudding.
Yep,
And
that's
the
just like
bigger spoon you have, the better it is.
yes. And if you make it like where you have to boil the milk and stuff and make it, then there's this little skin that you can pull off and eat that. You can put it.
Ew.
Save those for later.
You have to put a
Okay.
little whipped cream on the top too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you okay? So this is like a really traditional thing, the whole fruit pudding, and we actually set it on fire. You don't know about setting it on fire?
Well,
Yeah, because you soak it with brandy or something, and then
Yeah.
light it up. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Okay.
do this every year. So we throw brandy on it, like lots of brandy, and then you set it on fire and you watch it go blue, right? And like the flame comes off it, and then once that's done, like that's like a yay moment.
We have
and
that.
Then,
We call it something else. I can't remember what we call it. Sean
flaming
Brulee
rose?
disappeared. No, not creme brulee, but that could be it too.
Avita Zane?
Yeah, Avita Zane, definitely.
Christmas
It's definitely goodbye.
pudding.
Okay.
Real quick, half
I
hours.
went and got. Hella, this is
Oh,
what
snack
pudding
pack?
looks like. No,
pudding
this is
snack
actually
pack?
Jell-O. No, but
Oh,
this is pudding here, Hella.
you got to put them full screen.
Yeah, let me
Where is
let
he?
me
Where
make
is he?
Sean.
Oh, can you do
bigger.
it, Dolly?
This is pudding.
There you go.
Okay.
Yum.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, and like they come in little. You can get them in like little pudding
Yeah.
cups.
Snack
Yeah. Pudding
packs.
cup. There it is.
Oh, pudding cups.
Yeah,
Ah,
Kind
the
of like-
pudding
snack
cup.
packs. Yeah, but this is the real stuff.
Okay, Cosby.
The
Hey, you
ring
know
came
what?
off my pudding can.
Hey, those. You know what? All those Quaaludes paved the way to advertise for a tasty product.
You know what? When it pops up a BBB or a BBC recipe, it's that
Crazy.
weird little cake thing.
BBC.
Hey, real
That's
real
British.
quick.
Do you like BBC?
Yes.
Please let's keep
No.
using that.
Real quick. Half Irish sent me this.
What is that?
It's a moose and
What? Like a real
Moose.
moose?
yeah, attacking Christmas decor.
Oh my
Let's
god,
go.
like fighting it?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It doesn't have antlers. Of course it would pick a fight with something that doesn't actually exist. The Santa's holding on for dear life.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I'll bring everyone back in a sec.
Oh my god.
I wonder what you think. You know, sometimes you like wonder what the
You
animals
have to
are
be very
thinking is
careful
going on.
around them.
Really?
A moose will
Oh, yeah.
stomp you to death,
Moose are like one of the most lethal animals in Alaska.
and they're super territorial.
Yeah.
Wow.
They're mean.
Okay, so back to. Hang on. Where's. Oh, yeah. That's right.
That's
I was
fine.
going to show you this being set on fire.
It definitely
minute.
looks cool. I don't know about edible, but it looks cool.
Oh, yeah, it is. Like. Oops. Yeah, so that is after you put the brandy on it, and then you set him on fire, and everyone goes, yay! And then you cut it up, and you put, like, custard and cream and ice cream with it, and then you get really drunk because there's lots of alcohol in it. Like, lots.
That's the point then, right?
Yeah. So, like, my grandma used to make it like that. And we still get it, but it's you have just a little bit because by then you're like really full.
Doesn't the fire like burn off the alcohol?
But there's so
I
much
think it
alcohol
soaks
in it.
in.
Yeah, it soaks.
Like
It
when you
just
make a
gets the
Kahlua
top.
cake the right way and you have it
I've
drenched
got-
in with the poke holes.
I've gotten a buzz off of a good Kahlua cake before.
Dude, David, you get a buzz off a White Claw. And then you call a
Talking
courthouse.
like you're the big man that drinks all the time. You can't stay up past 9.
That's because I drink all the time.
That's
I was
true.
gonna say, do you have blood pudding? Do you eat blood pudding? In
What's
Australia?
blood pudding?
I have,
No,
high
pudding
blood,
is
I have
good.
high blood pressure.
Isn't that like
that the same
sausage
thing?
stuff?
Yeah, it's basically it's basically blood in a sausage casing that's then boiled.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Good.
Oh, so no, that's black pudding. Black pudding.
Well, let's not bring race into it.
No, it's that's what it's called, and it's Scottish.
Okay.
Black pudding. Yeah, and no, we don't have that. People have it for breakfast.
Rose.
Yeah, I know.
I want to know what
but
other kind
still.
of weird food you eat.
Yeah. Now, hang on a minute. I'm just going to make myself full screen for a sec if I can. Actually, Dali, can you make me full screen?
God, do I have to do everything?
Yeah. Oh, no, people. Are people not still here?
We're still
Oh.
here. We can hear you.
You said you wanted to go
okay.
full screen.
Yeah, no, but you can't make me full screen and everyone else still be here. That's a shame.
How would
Okay,
I-
anyway.
I'd have to customize it.
Okay, anyway, I wanted to show you this. See, this is my koala. Check him out. And look, watch.
Aw.
Do your thing.
Has a little boop.
Chlamydia sold with it.
What?
What is going on?
I think your microphone is like cutting out background noise, so we can't actually.
Yeah, we
hear
can't
the
hear
song.
Oh,
God damn it, Hella. I'll fix it for you.
Did you practice with this ahead of time? There we go.
I'm here.
He's doing a little whine and grind with his leg.
okay. Good job.
Thank you.
Nice. All right. See? I got him just
Very
for the
cute.
stream.
Did you?
And then my dog tried to chew up his leg. Luckily, he didn't chew up the press here, because that would have been really, really bad. Anyway, Billy the Bogan Bear. Yeah, that's a great name for him, Travion.
Logan
That's an
Lives
excellent
Matter.
name. Yeah, that's excellent. Okay. Do koalas celebrate Christmas though? Sure they do. Sure they do. They have special leaves just for it.
That's what I was
Just for
wondering,
it.
Garrett.
Hella stole it from an orphan. Yeah, that's what I did. J-Rock's not happy with me at the moment.
No. He's defending
J-Rock's
my
not my
honor.
fan. Yeah, he's defending Ilya's honor. Because I won't
Oh,
give
yeah.
Ilya his name back, apparently.
heard.
Apparently.
Stop calling me
Dali-
by my own name.
Yeah, Dali did a good job throwing his voice. Yeah, that's what it was. All right, so anyway, where were we? So, hang on. We're going to watch... Go back to that. And I need to go back to my thing. There?
Oh.
Oops. Wait. Oh,
I'm trying to
It's
go
just
back
the
to your thing.
gingerbread truck.
okay, so the truck. Okay, all right. So this is like generally kind of Christmas kind of party on the beach. Aren't these people
Oh, good lord.
hot? Yeah, lovely.
Of course you get
all right.
drunk
Now,
for Christmas. And
do you guys know what Christmas beetles are? That's a Christmas beetle.
I have
Do you-
carpet beetles.
I know you do. Lovely. So Christmas beetle, isn't it? Aren't they pretty?
No.
Why are they called Christmas beetles?
Well, because they come out at Christmas.
Do
The
they?
comment is great.
What comment?
It says, and despite being Australian, they don't bite or anything. They just crawl around on your hand, and it's such a good and pure feeling. And yeah, and then a commenter says, quote, despite being Australian.
True.
Nice.
True. I guess really pretty. This one looks. Look how iridescent he is. Anyway, look. Here's the thing. We're not really scared of creepy crawlies that much here,
No.
right?
Unless it's you and
not.
seafood.
Yeah, because like if you leave them alone, they don't bother you.
No, you're
Yeah.
only scared of emus.
We're not scared of emus. Well, if they start coming at you, yeah, you'd be scared, right? But like if you just leave them alone, then generally they don't care. Oh, hey, Valhalla. How are you? Nice to see you. Do you want a link, man? You can come on
Nightmare
if you
fuel.
want. Good to see you, mate. I'm against bug in general and Christmas bugs specifically. Why? How can you be against Christmas bugs? They're lovely. They're lovely. Emus are
is
cute.
wrong with you?
Well, I wouldn't quite say they're cute.
It's mainly just
so-
because Christmas belongs in the dead of winter when all the bugs are either hibernating or not alive.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. So hang on a minute. I remember David talking about a June bug.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, they come out
Is
in
it-
June.
is that a similar kind of thing?
That's a
Uh,
misnomer. There actually comes out in July.
Does it look
Okay.
like that?
No.
No, not really. They're kind of the one on the left maybe a little bit, but they're really just I don't know. Maybe the one on the left a little bit. These things
I mean,
fly.
it's also a beetle.
Yeah, it is a beetle.
Right.
Do these things come from not slugs, but grubs in the ground, like little white grubs?
I don't know. They just
Yeah.
appear.
I'm sure they have
We don't
larvae.
know. They're kind of
Yeah.
they're kind of magical. Like
No, they'll have larvae.
when the Christmas beetles appear, it's just like, oh.
I've been battling carpet beetles, and I have learned of their life cycle very well.
Do you watch him mate?
I do. No.
He
Speaking of
watches
mating,
videos.
In Florida, we get these like love bugs, and they like hook
Aw.
onto each other and fly around, and they're only out for like a week at a time, and then they reproduce, and then like 3 or 4 weeks after that, there's another wave of them, and it's just like swarmed everywhere. They're stuck to your car, and they're usually latched on like at least 2 together, flying around, hitting
No.
things. It's
Are they the
horrible.
black ones with kind
With
of
a
like
little
some
bit of
orange
red?
on them?
Yes.
Those are box elder bugs. Box elder bugs.
Really? They're the same thing?
Now you know. we
Hey,
have them all
was
over
that
the place here too.
In New York, I feel like they like stayed on trees for the most part, but here they're like all over, swarming in the air.
Everywhere.
Ugh.
was it a June bug that was in Dina's ear? Sean,
Sean, you.
Did he freeze? No, he's still
I
there.
think he's frozen.
No, he's typing.
Oh,
Sean.
he's engrossed.
Hi,
Hello.
are you guys there? Because I don't see anybody moving.
No, we're not here.
We're
Yeah,
here.
Yeah, we're
guys-
The
talking.
greatest troll of all time.
No, we're
no,
not
you
here,
guys.
buddy.
If anybody's out there, they're
No?
saying no. I'm awake.
Oh my God!
I'm reading chat.
What is going on?
No, like you guys. Hold on, I need to refresh.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, something went screwy there.
Sean is doing the biggest boomer ever.
No, I can. I'm
All right, when
not.
Sean
No.
comes back, everyone pretend you
Sean
can't
can't
hear
hear
him.
you. The bugs are in her. No. My nose here.
He's responding to chat now.
I can see chat. Like,
Can you hear us?
am I? They can hear me, right, chat?
All right, let's
We
talk.
can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Let's talk
I'm
crap
distinct.
about Sean.
Oh no, I'm falling behind. All right, hold on.
Oh no!
That is the greatest thing ever.
There he
He was
goes.
trying to stay up on the conversation based on chat. That's really...
The chat would have ran wild with that and just misled him on purpose.
It was perfect.
That was funny. Okay, you back?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can
back.
hear everything, Sean.
I'm here.
Hello.
What I missed.
Just us paying you out. That's all.
that's
It's
all
fine. Okay, so we're asking you: is that did Dina have a June bug in her ear? Was that the bug that she had in her ear?
I don't remember what kind of bug it was, but it was kind of like a bigger sized beetle. We remember
Right.
showing it when the little cup we got from the ER.
That's
yeah,
right. That's
Yeah.
right. Where is 2.0? Is she around?
she is working right now.
Oh, boo. Boo. All right, never mind. Okay, moving on. So that's Christmas beetles. Oh yeah, that's okay. So the way we picture Santa. So
This looks like the Florida San Santa people. It looks like
really okay because I'm wondering, right? Like, do you have different depictions of Santa depending on like the climate of where? Like, I suppose Florida. It's still winter though, right? Like, do you have a summery kind of Santa at all? No, not really.
they'll do like the Hawaiian shirt type look.
Or
with
maybe
some
like
of them.
Santa in a Speedo.
Santa in a
Yeah, and they'll
Speedo.
do like I don't know. Is
They'll
this
do
the
plays
surfer one,
on
or is this the
Santa.
rocker
They'll-
one? But they'll do
they'll-
like the surfer. Oh, this is the surfer one.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have like those pose.
Yeah,
for
they'll do
Mrs. and
play
Mrs.
on
Claus.
Santas, but it's a one-off, or it's
Okay.
it's not region-based.
Because it's really weird here. Like we have a really weird mix of like the traditional sort of cold Santa, like Santa with all of the get up just like you have, and then we have our own Santa. So Santa with board shorts on and maybe some tats, and he's like sunnies and things like that. So it's really weird because you just never know like what you're going to get. Like if you go to someone's house and they've got all the decorations up, they'll have some kangaroos and they'll have some blueies with Santa hats, and then they'll have like snowflakes, and it's just like, okay, we have like no real proper national identity when it comes to Christmas. Like we're trying really hard to differentiate and have our own
Santa
Christmas.
was born in 1945 in California, so that's why, it's not really an Australian thing.
Well, I don't think
He's an
anyone
American
really
baby
owns
boomer.
him.
We can co-opt Santa.
Yeah.
Hey,
I don't
Hella
think
and
anyone really
company.
owns him.
I have to pop
You
off,
gotta
but I
go.
I might come back on if you guys go for a
Okay.
while.
Sure, we will.
So,
No worries,
and
we'll
otherwise,
see.
I'll be in the chat with the cool
Okay.
guys.
With the cool guys. Thank you for being here, Kat. You look
Yeah,
gorgeous.
thanks for having me. Thank
Yeah.
you. Love
Bye,
these. I
hon.
used to wear my short sleeves.
Thanks.
Mwah. Thank you. All right, and Dina's in chat. Hello, 2.0, working but watching. Love to you all. Merry Christmas. Thank you for the super chat, mate. And thank you for being a great friend this year. You're just awesome.
Yeah. To both of us.
To both of us, yeah. All of us. You're just awesome. And love having you in chat. Love having you on stream. Love our chats that we have outside of this, all of this craziness that goes on. And you're just awesome. And also, I can't wait for the actual wedding.
Yeah.
When's that going to be?
Oh no, Sean just hid.
Sean just hid.
He hid before I said that.
Yeah. When the wedding happens, I might need to do a big Griff stream for 24 hours or whatever it is to try and get over to the US.
That would be amazing.
We'll see how that goes.
That would be fun.
If you go, I would go.
Hey, in September, I'll be in California, so you can come hang out with Wendy H. and I.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where in
Really?
California?
I don't know,
interesting.
the left side of the country somewhere. I think it's Pasadena. Pasadena area. Was that just outside
Pasadena's
LA?
lovely. Go to the Huntington.
Yeah.
Huntington is fabulous.
What is the
Pasadena's
Huntington?
nice.
I know
The
nothing
Huntington-
about California except for in the north they have really cool trees.
Yeah, it's like a museum. It's one of those places where it's an old rich guy's, house, beautiful, nice house and garden and stuff that got preserved. And so they have beautiful gardens, bunch of different. They've got like a book collection that's kind of cool. But then like an art museum. It's just like I don't know, interesting place full of interesting things. They have a bonsai garden there, which is one of the things I go see when I'm down in SoCal.
Wait, bonsai or boneside?
Bonsai.
Okay. So like
Let's say it right.
Cobra Kai or Karate Kid.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I was thinking of the original, but
Miyagi.
said the sequel. Yeah.
I think Andrew's probably saying it correctly.
It's
I'm sure
bonsai.
he is. Okay.
It's
Bonsai.
Is it? Okay, I
Yeah,
never
bonsai.
heard that.
Valhalla, wait, Valhalla, I didn't get the van. They sold it. He's like, I don't even need to get a hotel. There was a 1978 Volkswagen minibus that was all decked out with a bed and
Nice.
and like refrigerator and everything. And it was like $3,500 and it was in Ohio. And I was like, I am going to get that. But it's not available. They've offered me, Facebook has decided to recommend other options that are similar, but they're not as similar. So, damn. Missed out.
No
No
Sean
van
needs to
like
have
me.
his wedding reception at Stoney's. Yeah, for sure. All right,
$2
let's
cans.
watch this. Hang
What was
on.
that?
I need sound.
Oh God, she has drones in Australia too.
Is that a drone flying around someone?
Or is it one of us? Do we have drones?
Hang on, why don't I get sound? This is stupid. This
Well, I
is
hear
like...
a drone going on, so I'm kind of.
No, that's someone doing that lawn.
Wait, you use drones to mow your lawn?
They just flip
You
them upside
people
down.
are obsessed with drones. You are so worried about your drones right now. Has anyone here actually seen a
even has
drone?
MLS has a drone.
I'm sure you do have a drone. Are you part of it?
Definitely. I read to top it. Top right hand corner. What's top right hand corner?
You
That's
guys
in the-
don't know about the crowns. Hang on, I have to go back. How do I start again?
Can you turn on the sound as well?
I'm trying. Just a minute. This is like a, what do you call it?
Can you unmute it next?
Facebook. Can you hear that?
I just hear a drone.
You can't hear it.
I love she's the one boomerang for once. Usually
couldn't
I'm
hear
like,
that?
No, I can't. Usually you have to like unmute it.
All I hear is bzzz.
Okay, there's a really dirty joke I could make. But
It is unmuted. It is unmuted.
So,
Hang on.
I doubt it.
Oi, it brought me American girlfriend.
Okay, hang on a minute. Let's try again.
A real Shayla.
Oh, wait.
strike.
Sean, when is your wedding?
Don't know yet. We have not set the date.
Okay.
Can you hear that?
Nope.
Will you just send me the link?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is this guy on YouTube? Because I'm assuming he probably
No, he's
is.
on Facebook.
That's it?
I don't know. He might be.
I mean,
He
yeah,
might
you
be.
might be able to find it there.
Is it a
Yeah,
link
right.
on MySpace?
This is 12 pains for
MySpace.
Christmas.
Does he have a live
It's
journal?
12.
Yeah, or a Zonga.
Can you not play Facebook Reels on StreamYard? I
Well,
wonder.
you can if you do it right.
Yeah, I was going to say.
You try then, Mr. Know-It-All, Ilya.
We don't have access to this weird Australian Facebook that you guys have.
Off you go. Off you go. No, Ilya. You do it then. There you go. I've sent it to you.
I know
You see
have.
if you can do it.
Okay, now I'm going to whip it out. Excuse me while I
All
whip
right.
it out.
Yes, there you go. You need to change the width of your browser.
Now, how do I do that?
Narrow in the sides. The wrong
You
way.
take-
You just
you
went the
take-
wrong way.
Yeah. You grab the edges and you pull them in.
We're doing it live. Look at these professionals up here doing this.
Yeah, see? Oh, I
You
had
write
it worked
it,
out.
I'll read it. We're doing it live.
Why is he shouting at chat?
Christmas bonbons. Now what that
Okay,
means is
so
they don't
hang on,
have
I'll fix
Christmas
this.
hats.
Do you hear the audio?
Yes.
I can hear it now, yeah.
We hear it.
Aha. So can you
Okay,
fix
so
it?
what you need to do is you need to grab the edges of your whole window and you need to make it the size of the reel.
Oh my God.
The entire window, yeah.
For Christ.
Wrong way. The other way.
There we
I'm
go.
working
There we
on
go.
it.
There we go. Now
Go
you're getting it. Now you're getting it.
And
More.
only goes that way in segments.
More. That's it. See? Yay!
I'm the one who figured out sound.
You did.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be
So
okay.
now start from the beginning.
How do I do that?
God.
I only know how to
so
make
well
the
orchestrated.
I only know how to turn on the sound.
Just refresh it.
Well, then I won't get sound anymore.
No sound.
There's
Wait,
no
where'd the sound go?
There's no sound.
But goddamn Facebook.
Now what that means is they don't have Christmas hats.
Here we go.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I brought my
better be worth
American
it now.
girlfriend over for her first Australian Christmas. Imagine what she must have thought, having never seen this tradition before in her life, and no one says anything about it. Everyone just quietly puts on their paper crowns and starts eating. She's just sitting there, just looking around the table going, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They're all wearing multicoloured paper mache crowns. What about the person who leaves their hat on too long and they just look insane? You're like, Grandpa, you've got to take your hat off. It's fucking February, mate.
This is a weird
In
tradition
America,
to have.
they don't have Christmas bonbons.
I got another one.
Is they don't have Christmas
That, like,
hats.
since we went to all that effort.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. I brought my American girlfriend over for her first
Okay.
Australian
Press stop.
Christmas. Imagine what she must have thought, having
That would be very weird to see.
Oh,
Yeah. And also, FYI, Ilya, I did press that button and I could hear it fine. It just wasn't coming through to StreamYard.
So, hell, is that really how it works? Everybody, you get your crown adjusted just right, and then you're like, oh, it's time to eat.
Yeah.
So weird. Where
Pretty
did
much.
the clown thing come from? What's the history behind that?
they
It's
used
just-
to be from Britain.
They hated the queen, but they hated her so much they just secretly wanted to be her. And
Shall I open another one?
Is everyone a queen for a day? Is that the idea?
Yes.
You're supposed to have a fight with somebody to see who wins this, by the way.
Ah,
who wins
so it's
if
like
you
the
get-
feats of strength.
I
From-
clearly
Yeah.
just won.
Festivus.
Yeah.
There was no hiss on that one. That means it might be damaged.
True. Okay, let's see what the toy is.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's a stupid little... I don't know
Ooh,
what that
I like
is.
that one. It's like a Cracker Jack box.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. Guys, tell me what that is.
I think
don't
it's
know.
It's a
Plastic.
snowflake. I understand you would have
Okay.
recognized that in Australia.
No. It's... I don't know what it is.
Yeah, she wouldn't know.
I haven't got a clue.
Helen, have you ever seen snow in real life?
Yes, I went down to Victoria and went to the snowfields there.
Man-made.
It's
I
that
didn't-
fake snow they
No.
import in for kids once a year.
That we have real snow here in Australia. We do, but that's down very
That area
like
is
south.
inhabited.
Yeah, we have some snowfields. You have to like really go down south to find them, and like it only snows a little bit. Like yeah, like it's a tourist destination.
You do
That's
a
it.
pilgrimage every year to the snow.
People do.
So everyone can touch snow at least once in their
People
life.
do. People do. It's a pretty area. It's rural. It's remote. But
Instead of
yeah,
saying
we
you
don't
should
have
touch-
much.
Instead of saying you should touch
Wait, what-
grass,
what is this
they say you
area?
should touch snow.
Okay, so one of them's called Mount. I went to Mount Hotham, Hotham.
Mount Hotham.
Yeah. Okay, so now I have a gold one. I changed my hat.
They have an alpine resort.
Yeah, look at that.
Wow.
Now, I'm really not good with the cold, so I stayed inside most of the time.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
But like the rest of the time, it like, wait, it looks like this.
Mm.
You
Yeah.
get like 1 month. This is like July. That's what you get.
Mhm.
Okay. So you have seen snow.
I have.
Can't imagine
I've seen it,
Australians-
and I tried to ski, but let's just say I knew when to call it quits before I broke something.
Did you French fry when you should have pizzaed?
Did you try
Something like
skiing?
that.
Thank you, Andrea. You got it.
Something
got
like
it.
that.
I'm gonna have a bad time.
How do they? Do they teach you French fries and pizza when you're learning to ski in Australia?
I remember snowplow.
They don't call it
That's-
pizza slice.
No, oh yeah, that's the
You
same
get
thing,
French
right?
fry and then pizza
You
slice.
go
Yeah,
like that.
and the pizza.
Yeah, I remember that.
So they teach kids.
But that's all I remember, really. Oh, and I just remember being really scared and falling over a few times and seeing the bottom of the hill and like grabbing onto some instructor and getting down the hill and being like, I've got to get inside
Hey.
now. Yeah.
From
And
June
that's how you
until
met
the-
your first husband.
June until the first
Sadly,
week
no.
in October.
Yeah. So, look, it doesn't snow very much, and so they do a little bit of fake snowmaking, but it does like when it does snow, then the people who are buying the tickets to go there really get their money's worth. But yeah, there's that. There's another place called Perisher. Yeah, there's a few of them, but
Yeah.
it's not exactly. We're not exactly a destination for skiing. Like, you go to New Zealand if you want to ski more.
Sounds like it snows more in Phoenix than Australia.
Can't find the snow base.
Yeah, but
Hey,
we're a
it
land
did
of
snow
contrasts.
recently. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's go to the next one.
It's mute again.
Is it really?
Yes.
You muted your screen. Look at the bottom underneath all of us. You muted
Haha! I fixed
that was the same thing that.
Oh, maybe that's what it was all along.
Yeah, yours is muted too.
That was my fault. I muted it earlier. I'm sorry.
It was all Ilya. It's always him.
Okay, I just got a message from somebody who's watching the stream but not in chat. Who said, per area, Australia has more snow than Swiss Alps.
What? Per area, like the 1 square mile that is the ski resort?
Well, we've got a lot of land here.
You do.
So, wow, there you go.
Are there koalas or kangaroos in the snow?
I
saw
doubt
a
it very
picture of
much.
it. Hang on. Let me find.
Can I play this now?
Yes.
Market at Christmas time, point out stuff that's weird.
Thank you.
Australia does love its tinsel. Roses, chocolates. That is Christmas. Peppermint, that's everyone's favourite, I assume. And I think Turkish Delight's the shittest. There, I said it. Prawns are the big thing on Christmas Day. Or tinsel. The Christmas M&Ms. Tinsel. That bloke, an old lady refusing to be part of the video.
That used to get one in your stocking.
Wait, is that Ellen DeGeneres?
Oh yeah, they were pretty good. Chubba Chump candy cane. Violet Crumble Santa is nothing worse than an immature pudding, so I always opt for the matured pudding. Hello. Christmas wrapping paper, $3. Ooh, $4 for the rich people. And then Lindor for the wealthy. Ferrero, that's for the wealthy as well.
Do you have these brands?
Rich.
Yeah.
The chocolate favourites for the povos. They're pretty much on every single
Povos.
Christmas table in the country. Toblerone, chocolate sultanas, that's pretty Australian. Custard.
You left pavlova out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Pavlova. Everyone, I'm
See?
so sorry.
You guys
that
have
I left
eggnog?
Pavlova. My elderly
not
mother
really.
pointed it out.
We
in
never had
anger.
it, but lots of families do.
Okay. Lots of families have the pavlova. We never had it, apparently.
Pineapple?
There it is. Hey, I got it in there for everyone to rejoice
You guys have
over.
pineapple?
In the
Yeah.
Australian supermarket at Christmas time, point out stuff that's weird. Australia does love its tinsel. Roses, chocolates. That is Christmas.
All right. So, okay. So you have roses?
Yeah.
No. Do we? I don't know what roses are.
They're a
Roses, chocolates.
plant.
Ilya, are you ready to get excited?
Phrasing.
Kangaroo in the snow.
Aww. I want to pet him and love him and call him George.
And then he'll punch you.
What is that?
What is
that's,
this?
That's a marsupial.
That's
What's
a
it doing in
kangaroo.
the snow?
Oh, it's a picture of a kangaroo in
Living.
the snow. It's having a ball. It's going
It's-
skiing on its big old feet.
Living its best life.
You can't
gonna
take that
bring
from
me
me. Kangaroos are assholes. You're absolutely right.
No.
All right, so it's time to learn another Aussie Christmas carol. So yeah, not kidding.
What are the
Not kidding at all.
Australian Alps? They got to steal the name. The Australian Alps receive more
Ow.
snow than in Switzerland.
Okay, off you go.
I mean, the
See if it's
Austrian
true.
Alps, right?
No, it says Australian. I'm reading the article that the little.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it says
I thought we were making a
Australian
Dumb and
Alps.
Dumber joke, like
No, it actually
from
says
Austria.
Australian
Oh, good
Alps.
day, mate.
And the Pioneer Ski Club.
Does everyone remember who Rolf Harris is?
Name sounds familiar.
Yes.
I know
No.
who Chopper
You do.
Reed is, and that's about it.
Okay, well, Rolf Harris was. Okay,
Kangaroos
unfortunately.
Or the guy who wore the big armor and
Wait.
shot at the police.
Kangaroos are deer who have been in prison. That's amazing.
You never heard that?
No. Is that
And
else?
probably, hopefully, have less ticks.
Okay, Rolf Harris, unfortunately, was one of those entertainers who much later was found out to be a PDF file. But he was really well known as an entertainer, both here and in the UK. And he had such wonderful hits as Timey Kangaroo Down Sport. Yeah. And anyway, so he was saying, yes, he sang this, 6 White Boomers by Rolf Harris.
Hey, real
yes.
quick, Andrea has to duck.
I do.
sure.
I gotta dip out.
Thank you.
Thank you
But
so
I'm gonna
much
listen.
for being
I'm gonna.
here.
I'm gonna still listen to it. If this
Okay,
is
no
anything like the
problem.
first one, I need to replace that first earworm with a new one. So
Yes.
Oh, this one will replace it for sure. Did you want to head out now, or?
yeah, I gotta dip out. So thanks
Okay.
for having me on. Good to see all you guys.
Mwah.
Bye.
Merry
Bye,
Christmas, love. See you soon.
Merry
Safe
Christmas,
travels.
everyone.
Okay, bye. All right, let's go. So, 6 White Boomers by Rolf Harris. This is the original, I believe. So this is okay. If you don't know what a boomer is, a boomer is actually it's actually a kangaroo. Let's go.
Christmas comes in the middle of a very hot summer, so when Santa Claus delivers his presents, he's not taken round by reindeer because they can't stand the terrible heat. He's taken round by 6 big, white, old man kangaroos called the 6 White Boomers. Early on one Christmas day, a Joey kangaroo was far from home and lost in a great big zoo. Mummy, where's my mummy? They've taken her away.
We'll help you find your mommy, son. Hop up on the sleigh.
So up beside the bag of toys little Joey hopped, but they hadn't gone far when Santa stopped, unharnessed all the reindeer and Joey wondered why. Then he heard a far off booming in the sky. 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, racing Santa Claus through the blazing sun. 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, on his Australian run. Pretty soon old Santa began to feel the heat, took his fur-lined boots off to cool his feet. Into one popped Joey, feeling quite okay, while those old man kangaroos kept pulling on the sleigh. Hey, 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, racing Santa Claus through the blazing sun. 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, on his Australian run. Then Joey said to Santa, Santa, what about the toys? Aren't you giving some to these girls and boys?
Well, they've all had their presents, Sonny. We were here last night. This trip is an extra trip, Joey's special flight.
6 white boomers, snow white boomers, racing Santa Claus through the blazing sun. 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, on his Australian run. Soon the sleigh was flashing past right over Marble Bar.
Slow down there,
cried Santa.
It can't be far. Hop up on my lap here, son, and have a look around.
There she is. That's Mummy, bounding up and down.
6 white boomers, snow white boomers, racing Santa Claus through the blazing sun. 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, on his Australian run. Well, that's the bestest Christmas treat that Joey ever had, curled up in Mother's pouch, feeling snug and glad. The last they saw was Santa heading northwards from the sun, the only year the boomers worked a double run. 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, boomers racing Santa Claus through the blazing sun. 6 white boomers, snow white boomers, on his Australian run.
It's almost like what's that?
You're right. Go.
I was gonna say it's almost like Australia heard about this thing called Christmas that the Germans invented and the Americans popularized, and said, without like experiencing it for themselves, yeah, we'll do that, and just created this whole thing without really having seen the original.
We're doing our best, but that's the thing, right? Rolf Harris is actually that was made. Well, not the video, but the song it's probably 30 years old, something like that. Albino kangaroos are rare with genetic mutation that causes snow white fur and skin to occur is only one every 100,000 roos. Yeah, thank you, Mavka. True, I've never seen one. I've never seen a white one ever. Yeah, and Rolf Harris, unfortunately, he's so like maligned now that there is a newer version of that one by some artists who are not PDF files. Yeah, it's a shame. Rolf Harris was like a cultural icon, and now we can't listen to him. But I played the original because he can't sue me or copyright strike me. So there.
Why can't?
And he's dead.
Oh, well, there you go.
Well, I probably
Is he dead?
could. Yeah, he's dead. But yeah, I probably could. He probably could because it's probably owned by Sony or someone like
Somebody
that.
owns it, yeah.
Yeah. But I did do a test on it beforehand. And yeah, it was fine. But it is like that one is like loved. Like kids sing that one in schools, and yeah, 6 white boomers, snow white boomers. It's pretty catchy.
Yeah, I saw
And-
all your Australian fans were singing along.
Oh yeah. Like Bronze in there was having a good old sing, and Moonvale in there. Like it is catchy, and it's like the whole idea is that we're first, and he gives the reindeers a break so that they have lots of energy to go and do the rest of their deliveries, and the boomers take over here in Australia.
Well, he hits you guys first. He keeps his reindeers fresh for North America.
Sweating like Ralph at a 5-year-old party.
Oh, I know what I was going to ask you. Do you guys celebrate on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? Do you like open presents?
Christmas Day. No, we don't do the Christmas Eve thing generally. I mean, some families might.
Okay.
But
it's very
no.
German. I know my dad grew up doing it, and but we don't. We always do Christmas morning. But like the Swedes, my wife, they celebrate it on Christmas Eve. That's when they do all the presents and stuff.
I have to get going. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, that's okay. I think we might finish up. I don't think anyone else is turning up. I'm not sure. We'll see. What's going on? What's going on with everybody else?
But seriously, bye, Ilya. Merry
Bye,
Christmas.
Ilya.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Bye, Sean.
Bye.
Bye.
Leave.
Okay, bye.
How do you
Leave studio.
Leave studio. Don't end up.
Yeah,
don't end
end
the
it.
stream. Don't end
Okay.
up the stream.
Oh, I could have been streaming this mine the whole time.
You could have been streaming what?
I said I could have been streaming this to my channel the whole time.
Dolly, do it, and stream. It's like when you see a cop, touch his gun, touch his gun, touch his gun, touch his gun. Do it. Grab it. Do it.
Seriously, I have that voice in my head the entire time. I'm like, "Ah."
Not the red button.
Do it.
I go from
Do
brand
it.
to comments,
Do it.
and end
Do
stream
it.
is like half an inch above, and I'm like, "Ah."
Wait, so yeah, hell, you didn't know that?
What's up?
In America, when you see a cop walking down the street, he's got a gun, and all you hear is in your head, touch a gun, touch a gun, touch a gun, touch a gun, do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course. What do you got coming up, Sean?
We're gonna do members only tonight, just hanging out.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing coming up.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Nothing.
here's me thinking that you're going to get right back into YouTube, even though YouTube doesn't like you.
Yeah, no, I said I'm leaving the platform. I'm going over to Twitch. I'm going to be a Twitch streamer.
I don't know how you make any money on Twitch or how that works.
I don't know either. I'm not making money on YouTube, so what's it matter?
No. I don't understand what happened. I don't get that. But you're still monetized under Lego law, aren't you?
Yeah, my Lego laws. But look, I got Kermit and Miss Piggy and Fozzie Bear behind me and a little stocking on my fireplace. I'm all decked out, and I did have an outfit ready to go. In fact, it's sitting right over there.
Do it.
No, well, I said, or you said 7 o'clock, so I was like, okay, I got a half hour, and then Ilya was harassing me in X about not being here on time, and then all of a sudden I saw that you went live, and I'm like, oh, I guess I should get in there.
Oh, well, you never listen to anything I say anyway.
Huh? I wanted to be there for you. Asked me to be at the beginning. Maybe try Rumble. I do stream to Rumble. But
What's this? Okay, Mavcart. Twitch is insane moderation. What do you mean? Like, what can you not do on Twitch?
I have no idea.
Sean, you would know.
I don't know. Twitch is very restrictive, though, comparatively speaking, on what you can do, what you can't do.
Really?
I don't know. It just sucks. But the only thing Twitch is good for is reliable notifications.
It's very good at notifications.
Yeah, it goes off every time. Every time. My Twitch goes off. My Twitch. I get a little twitch.
Oh, Dolly's brings up a great point, David, for a suggestion for you.
On your channel.
Have you considered making original content, David?
I don't have time for that.
You
Who's got
thief.
time for that?
I think Ilya reported you.
I think he did.
I think he did because you keep clipping him. I think that's what it's about.
David, you should look into whether or not the government will go after the Madison, Wisconsin school shooter parents. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about that just yet.
Well, that's brand new, right? That only happened last week, didn't it?
Yeah, it happened.
Is that we talk about Wisconsin?
Yeah, it happened like the day I was streaming the. No, maybe it wasn't. It was the day after I was streaming Jennifer Crumley stuff.
Have you watched the Netflix? Oh, not Netflix. Hulu, whatever it is, thing about the Crumbleys?
I feel like I did, but I can't remember. I've watched.
It only
so much
just
on
came
there.
out recently.
Oh, then I haven't. It would have been a while ago.
I watched it.
What about TikTok? I tried OnlyFans. They legitimately would not authenticate me. Like, they wanted me to send my driver's license and other stuff, and I sent it to them, and they're like, yeah, we don't think you're you. And they did it like 5 times in a row, and I said, all right, forget it.
MLS did have a YouTube channel. He is still passionate about the law, but YouTube doesn't like him, and they keep demonetizing him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. There are some people out there who manage to be monetized with crappy content.
I don't get it. Oh well.
And then there's David.
Sean, are you all done with your Christmas shopping?
Well, yeah. My thing for we're all set, and I got 2.0 stuff already sorted out. So yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't say what it is. She's listening.
Well, I know she is.
Yeah.
It's gonna be epic, though.
Hello, you got your stuff, all your wrapping done, and your present. It's the 18th. We only have like a few days.
It's the 19th actually, and I have everything has been arriving via mail, so I've been getting everything delivered. Most of my stuff is K-pop stuff.
Oh.
Yeah, because I have a daughter who is obsessed with Stray Kids, and yeah, so you can't buy. Stray Kids is a K-pop band.
Straight Kids or Stray Kids, like they're
Stray Kids.
Stray Kids. Okay.
Or Stray like Straya.
No, like Straya, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, K-pop.
I went to Chinatown in Chicago a couple years ago, and it was wall-to-wall K-pop. That's all it was. It was all K-pop.
Which is interesting because the Chinese are all the Asian groups are extremely racist towards each other.
I know, but they know us Americans. We can't tell them apart.
Yeah,
So they're like,
yeah,
they
it's
tell
all the
it-
same
they're
thing.
like- yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Like it's funny that you go into any sort of like Asian store, Asian area, and they don't care. Like they know that it's mainly white people going in there, and they just chuck everything in there. You know, it's like, well, hang on. I thought this was like a Japanese shop, and then they got Korean things in there. It's like, well, they don't care. They just want to sell you shit.
I go to a Chinese market and buy these Korean noodles all the time. You know, because again, it's Asian, so Americans don't know any better.
Yeah, and they sing in Japanese. Yeah, that's right. K-pop groups too are singing in Japanese. I know. It's so weird.
Really?
It's like, like this group that my daughter follows, they've got like a Japanese album at the moment. It's like, do you even know how to speak Japanese? Like they've learnt to speak Japanese just for the album. It's really
That's
weird.
like all the good German bands, sing in English, and then you have that one random American dude that sings in German over there. What's his name? He was on Baywatch.
Hasselhoff?
Hasselhoff, yeah.
Yeah. He's still alive?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
He's got to be like 80 now, isn't he?
No, he's David Hasselhoff's like 65, I think.
Is he that young? I feel like he's way.
Hold on here. David Hasselhoff, 72.
Ah, well, I was closer than you were.
Wow, 72.
Yep.
Michael Knight. Oh, remember Kit?
Yeah. I just saw I saw a post with Knight Rider the other day, or yesterday, actually, I think. And it was like, why did that randomly pop up? But I think I'm gonna rewatch the Knight Rider. It's a good show.
Kit was funny.
Don't act like you don't follow him. Yeah.
I have all of his on the wall.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have all of his albums.
Pamela Anderson.
David is looking
I don't
for
think she's
freedom
70.
In his ringtone. No, Pamela Anderson's not that old.
She's not that old, but she's looking amazing, actually.
Well,
like
she
she's
looks
had a lot
amazing
of things
given
removed.
all the plastic surgery she did.
Plastic
Yeah,
surgery.
she's had it
and
removed.
Photoshop is great.
Well, that's what I mean. She looks amazing, and she's lucky she doesn't look like a monster. No,
Yeah.
Pamela Anderson is, according to Google, 57.
57, yeah.
Every time I see, you ever see those memes where it's like a skeleton with the fake boobs in the ground?
Mhm.
It's like when archaeologists 1,000 years from now dig through our remains. I always think of her because that's what it's going to be. And then the lips, there's going to be rubber lips, and then the rubber boobs, and then a skeleton.
Hang on a minute. I'll show you Pamela Anderson now.
She has 70 STDs. Yeah.
Yeah, they're all
Madonna
they're all
looks
in tension. That's why she's not getting old.
There she is. Look at her. She's so pretty. Like, who would have thought she would end up looking like that?
Yeah, she's not bad. How old is she? Would you
57.
57? Yeah, that's not bad. For 57. She has a lot of plastic surgery, though. You can
That's
tell
not
a
a very
little
nice
bit.
look.
She's been stretched.
I mean, she looks better than that.
Well, that was years ago. That's not.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that compared to that, I reckon she actually went out on the red carpet with no makeup on.
What is Pamela Anderson's body count?
I don't know. Like she was married to what's his face for a long time. That odd dude. What's his face?
Surprisingly, that's not a Google search. Let's see.
I believe she actually went. She went out on the red carpet with no makeup on.
We're gonna need
At
to go to like
57.
Reddit for this.
She's been doing the no makeup. When they say no makeup, it means some makeup. Yeah. Still, I think, like, she's looking pretty good. 57, no makeup. I'd be happy with that. I'd be very happy with that.
I got 12. I got a count of 12. Just going through a list of her mates. Those are confirmed mates.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hey, Matt.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Romance.
How are you? We're talking about Pamela Anderson.
I have a question for Matt.
Relating gay. Oh, I
Why-
met her ex-husband before.
Her ex-husband, which one?
Tommy Lee.
Oh. He's insane from what I hear. Did you guys
He's
talk
pretty
about that
insane.
little home video they made?
No, that was
There's a whole. There was actually like a TV series about that.
no. This is like years ago
Seth
when
Rogen.
Motley Crue did a tour, a worldwide tour. They came through
pretty good.
Japan, and so the videographer Pablo wanted to do some B-roll shooting, so I took him around Shibuya. And then when they rolled back around, then he gave me some tickets for their Motley Crue in Yokohama. And then we just went backstage, and it was kind of funny. So we just, and it was what it was maybe it was 2006. So it was a long time ago, and it was really chill because they weren't friends. This is what I figured out. If you read Neil Strauss's Dirt, you're thinking of their party lifestyle and everything. That's all gone. They don't even like each other. Nicky Sticks, he had to get, he probably died twice or whatever, and they're all kind of bankrupt. Tommy Lee is doing okay. So I didn't realize this. When they do the tour, they go to the United States, they go to Europe, they go to Asia. And then when you pay out everyone, the roadies, the crew and everything, you will net, maybe for 8 months of tour, I don't know, 1 or 2 million maybe. And then you have to pay the tax man. And so I'm saying it's like they gotta do this. It's like they gotta do this. And that's when, for some reason, I'm not an agent or anything, but I explained that even like the day of B-listers being able to go and do a shoot in Japan for a commercial, and they would net 1 or 2 million. I didn't think that was a big deal, but suddenly his guys afterwards were calling me like flies on shit or flies on sugar, and it was like, "Can you get this?" And I said, "No, I don't. This is not what I do. I kind of know these guys in the industry," but they were all over it. And then I was told the reason why it's so attractive is they go in for a week, 10 days, it doesn't matter, and they can net like a buck or a buck, 1 million or 2, what you would have to do for 6 or 8 months. Yeah, that they really wanted that.
Nice.
And
No wonder K-pop is so popular in Japan then.
I don't know. It's just like I mean, it used to be like well, you still have like celebrities. Like you can find the 80s and 90s Arnold Schwarzenegger doing cup noodle.
Hi, Mabel.
You can do Tommy Lee Jones. He'll do these commercials. And in the beginning, a lot of people, because of there wasn't so much of the internet, you wouldn't see these commercials. You wouldn't see Arnold Schwarzenegger on TV going like a big buffoon. But they were making lots of money. But the market went down, and I don't know, you'll still see it, but it's not as good as it used to be. But what I didn't realize was the economics of the rock and roll band. Yeah. But so Tommy was really chill. So if you were loaded up on all the stories on Dirt, which is a great book, he was not like that. He was really chill, and he kind of said, "Hey man, you want a beer?" "Yeah, okay, we're drinking beer." And then these Japanese came in, and they're VIPs from some concert agency, and seriously, they're going like, "Oh, Tommy." And so what we did was we took a selfie together. I still have that selfie. And he's going like this, and I'm going, "Oh," and that's a shot. And he's so unrecognizable, but it's Tommy Lee doing chinky eyes, and then me, I don't have to practice so much for that. And
No.
I have it more.
You're all right with that one.
A great photo. And it was just like, because he was just really just backstage relaxed. There's no partying or anything. They don't even talk to each other. Nicky Sticks and the other guy, they're just like, they do their sets, okay, and then go on. Yeah.
How are you, Max?
That was cool. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a rough week for everyone. Yeah.
Has been a little bit, hasn't it? Sorry for your loss, mate.
No, it's Andrew there. He's that was his his brother. So yeah.
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 Way to bring it down, Max.
Sorry. Christmas. Yeah.
You guys celebrate Christmas in Japan?
Santa Sean. I like Santa Sean. Santa Sean. I'm almost brave enough to sit on his knee, but I don't know.
If he lets you.
Santa Sean. Santa. Let me tell you what I want. You never got me that Game Boy, but now it's a PS5. I'll tell you, I'll do almost anything for one, Santa.
Oh,
You
I
listening?
shouldn't stay down here.
And go talk to those elves. I'll meet you around back.
That's a good beard, though. That's like. Yeah.
This
Do you ever
is the
have
thing
anyone
on the
pull
upper
on your
part.
beards to make sure it's like?
What's that?
You ever have kids pull on your beard to make sure it's real?
No.
Oh.
No.
Not yet. Not yet. He's getting there.
Yeah.
I don't know how he'd react to that.
What is?
Punch a little kid in the face. Like, oops.
Whoopsie, sorry. Came too close to me.
Yeah.
Oh. It's cold here. It's like 4 degrees Celsius. Dry air advisory. Which is just.
Well, that's no excuse. You're supposed to be in summer clothes.
It's not summer. Summer down there, right?
Yeah, it's very much summer here. In fact, I have swimwear on. I'm going for a swim later on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Of course you are.
After. Okay, it's time for another cracker.
You already have 2 white guys on there. You need another cracker. Okay. I'm sorry. Bye.
Do you know what this is?
Oh. You said
Do you
cracker.
guys use these?
No. What's that?
Well,
that's a grenade. I don't know.
It has a
G.I.
tiny
Joe.
little bit of explosive in
Kinda
it.
dangerous. What do I do?
Okay,
You ever see those
so-
Chinese training ones where the guy pulls the pin and throws it and it bounces back in there?
No.
I've seen
it's
that.
not
Yeah, that
that.
was great.
Yeah.
All right. So we have these at Christmas lunch, and you generally you fight with somebody
Why is
over
it
it.
lunch? I thought it was dinner.
Do you guys have dinner? Well, we generally have lunch. I don't know really why.
Okay.
But we have lunch, and so we can drink quicker, I suppose. You start drinking around 10 a.m. So
you can drink longer. That's why, not quicker.
yeah. Okay, so that happens, and then inside there is obviously you get your paper hat. That's that, because I've already opened a couple.
Can I
of them.
order these here? What are they called? Crackers?
Christmas crackers or Christmas bonbons, but generally crackers is what they're called. And yeah, so inside you get a joke. So I'll read the joke out. What does the cow use to count his presents?
What does the cow use to count his presents?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but it's a moo joke, I think. Something to do with moo.
No.
I just keep going to udders.
Oh.
No, it's not even that clever. A calculator.
Oh, it's not that clever. I can't get them. I'm ordering some.
Oh, it's on the.
Is that stupid? Oh, look, I got a little soccer ball.
Oh.
Nice.
Right, so you get a little toy.
Mm-hmm.
Right, fantastic. And
Mine will be here Friday. I'm
What
curious
color
to
is
see
your
what's going to be in
crown?
it.
And
Hey,
you get a hat.
I kind of want them just for the hat. That's why I ordered them.
Yeah.
I think Sean would know. He's a criminal defense lawyer. Do you know what P. Diddy's Christmas crackers had contained?
So now I changed my hats. And I didn't read out the other one earlier. Where does Santa go when he's sick?
God. Where does Santa go? Sean, you got to guess this one.
I don't know.
Where does Santa go when he's sick?
He kills an elf and drinks the adrenochrome. I don't know.
I don't even really get this. To the elf center.
The elf center?
What's an elf center?
Elf
Yeah.
center.
Like
To
health
the-
center, elf
Oh,
center? Is that-
Yeah, that's not a good one.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's not
Are
really
you
good.
for real?
These are getting
this
worse.
That's a bad one.
This is generally the level of the jokes, right? I thought calculator wasn't that bad, actually. Yeah,
Are you
that's
outsourcing
generally.
the jokes to an Indian call center?
That's exactly what they're doing.
Well, I mean, these are pretty cheap, right? Like you can get these more expensive, and you get better levels of toys,
Yeah.
but the jokes are generally pretty crap.
There's a Chinese guy sitting with a book of rhymes in English
Oh,
language,
it's
just
so
like
funny.
going through. Oh, it rhymes.
Yeah. Yeah. But the whole point of the jokes is they're stupid and you're supposed to be really drunk and you think they're funny.
Yeah, I could see a level of intoxication
Yeah.
being required.
Beautiful, waterfall. It's like, no. Have more shit.
Well, I need to
Journey
jump.
to the
I need
center
to
of the
go.
elf.
I got a bunch of family coming over tomorrow, and I'm gonna go prepare.
That's all right. It's 2 hours. I'm actually going to call it, guys. So,
Okay.
yeah. Thank you, everybody.
Really shouldn't be hoarding all the adrenochrome.
What's that?
Ilya,
Somebody
what?
really shouldn't hoard all the adrenochrome.
Yeah.
Scott.
All right, before we go, we'll play out with this.
Oh, red and white? I have red and white. Hold on. Here's my red and white.
There we go.
Hey!
Bonsai! For the Emperor!
Yay!
Literally. Well, Max is gonna ask that. Are they pretty? Do they take advantage of that joke in Japan?
Yay! Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you all
Merry
for being
Christmas.
here. Much appreciated. Merry Christmas. Love you all. See you all soon. Bye.
That's good.